Yes everyone, so 31 days out from the competition. Today's session was a push session with some squats and a bit of calves. So it's kind of a little hybrid, but I'll be explaining why in the video when I do the voiceover. I don't know why I'm talking like this, I'm buzzing, I hit a good bench, had a good session today. It's all recorded. So without further ado, let's get into this. Remember to like, subscribe and comment, and thank you, and let's go. Yes everyone, so welcome to today's video. Today was a push session with a bit of squats, but I'll explain that. So this is 90 kg for one on my bench press. This is my previous 1 rep max, and as you can see, if you scroll through my YouTube channel where I maxed out last, it took me 7 seconds for the bench to go up. But this is 90 kg and this flew up relatively easy. I gave it like an RP 8, but this is like a way to track progress because I know that it's gone faster, so obviously I've definitely improved so I can lift more. But yeah, I've been really improving on my form, especially the arc of my back. Just really driving my upper back down and using my leg drive as much as possible. I'm starting to get used to it now, pushing and spreading the floor when even if it's just in the air. So here it is, holding it, I'm going slowly down to my chest and then boom, goes up. Light work, 90 kg, easy. I was actually pleased, but inside obviously I'm not gonna start jumping around like a waste man. But now onto my back off sets. So I did 87.5 kg. So this was my last week's top set. So I did this for 2 reps of 6 sets. And obviously same principle, just trying to always remember about the form because technique matters in this as well as strength. So obviously strength is skill, you have to keep refining the skill if you want to get better and perfect your craft. So obviously I've got a little fan at the back. I'm joking, I think he looked at me later, but when you have a camera just there, I don't blame anyone. So down, push, easy 1, down again, bracing, 2, light work. So that was that, and now onto some squats. Okay, so let me just explain this. I squat 3 times per week, but obviously if I squat heavy all 3 times per week, my central nervous system would essentially just die, and I'd die as well. So this is a speed squat, so I use like a weight between 50% and 60% of my 1 rep max, and I'm just focusing on going as fast as possible. So similar concept with the speed bench, I just want to get more extra volume in and just try and get my velocity training. So getting prepared for this, go down, explode up, 1, breathe in, explode, 2. This is 82.5 kg, so I'm like, no belt, obviously no knee sleeves, I'm just doing this raw because might as well. It's not like challenging weight, but I'm trying to always go explosive. This is my last set, so previous 2 sets may have been faster, but it doesn't really bother me anyway. So that was that. And obviously the reason I do squats is because on this day, recovery wise, I have like 2 days in between recovery, so yeah. Now onto my push accessories. So I'm doing an overhead press, just an accessory work for the bench, just to work on my shoulders and triceps. 55 kg for 1. Top single goes up relatively easy, no belt obviously, just doing it raw, down, and then onto the back off sets. So I did I think 50 kg for 2 reps with 4 sets. Really comfortable with this. I'm starting to get used to the bar path. Like I like to push my head back, and then when the bar goes above my head, I jerk my head forward just to get the full contraction of the shoulders. And that's that. So that's the first accessory movement of the bench of my push day. Now onto chest machine. This is a relatively new chest machine I've used. Normally I use just not like a machine one. I use like a, how do I say it, like a plate loaded one. But yeah, this is a nice one. I'm touching, as you can see on the side, you can see how much weight I'm lifting. It's almost the whole stack. But every time I'm touching just the weight plate slightly, just to standardize the reps. So I'm going to each depth, each rep. So the only bad thing about this is I start to lose grip. I don't know why. I think it's because the handles are a bit thick in these commercial gym machines. But next time I'll just use chalk. But yeah, this was the first set, so this was 79 kg for 8. I didn't record the second set because might as well not. But you get the drill. That was that. Now onto weighted dips. So my PR on weighted dips is 30 kg for 5. But I've never done 6 before. I was supposed to do 27.5 for 8, but let me just up the weight and see how much I can do. You'll see I go really controlled, because obviously doing weighted dips is like a risky movement, especially if you have flipping weird shoulders. But for me, I'm blessed. I always like injury. I don't really injure myself that much because I think it's just because the way I train, or maybe I'm just not there yet. But I don't know. But yeah, I'll go really slowly down, as you can see, then go up 1. Nice. Overall, I am pleased with this, because obviously doing this after every exercise, I'm kind of fatigued already. So if I did this at the start of the session, I might go higher. Although you could argue that since I've already worked and like blood flows, everything's warmed up, it's like better for like injuries, and you won't get that much injuries because obviously you already warmed up fully. But anyways, that was that. And now onto my tricep accessory, which is straight bar skull crushers. So this is the second set. So this was 35 kg. I think the bar is 15 kg. It's not 10. It doesn't feel like 10. But anyways, as you can see, my elbows do flare out a bit, but I feel like I get a better I can lengthen my tricep better like that. As long as I don't have any elbow injuries, I'm fine. I don't really feel any niggles or anything, so I've always done it like this. But yeah, this is very good. This is obviously building the long head of the tricep, which makes up the most of your arm and tricep. I think the long head is like 2/3 of your arm or something. Or that might be the tricep. The tricep may be 2/3 of your arm, but the long head is a big meaty part of your back of your arm. So always do accessory work for triceps, because that's how you won't get injured and that's how you'll progress. And now to the final chest exercise, just some D handle pec fly. So as you can see, I've wrapped like a D handle on the pec fly just to get more contraction. And yeah, I think this was the first set. Yeah, use a heavy weight, I'm fine with it. But anyway, this was today's session. Tomorrow's session is going to be a pull session, so obviously I'll post it on YouTube and explain everything. But thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment what you think, and 31 days left to the competition. Let's go! And if you made it far to this video, I want you to comment fart. Just comment fart.